Hello everyone, we're back in Quetico for 2 weeks. It was a long journey getting here. It was probably a 15-hour drive, and then add on another 3 hours with stops for Lucy to get her to walk and exercise a bit. But she did great, and we're happy to be here. It was a strenuous portage in, about 3.7k from the Chippewa car campground, where we actually spent our first night. It's currently day 3. We're just about finished packing down our camp here, and then we're going to head out onto Pickerel Lake.
Hello everyone! Our toboggans are very heavy this trip, probably heavier than our last 2-week trip. Mostly because we have Lucy's food now too.
Lucy, do you eat a lot of food? I think so. There's her food. She's already eaten one small 4-day bag. And we've also got treats and extra ground beef for her.
And extra food. That's like 20 days worth. Just in case. I'm gonna cut us up some cheese and have some crackers and stuff for lunch and then pack up.
Is this a habanero cheese or spicy?
Vegetable Havarti.
Vegetable Havarti. We're finally making our way out to the main part of Pickerel Lake. We've just reached an opening and can finally see some of the islands out there. We're not going to go too far today. This is actually Lucy's first day experiencing some slush. Lucy was getting pretty spooked. So we're not going to go too far. We also want to watch her paws. We have no real agenda for this trip. We're going to kind of do a loop around the lake. If we have to cut that loop short, we will. This is Lucy's first big trip, and we don't want to push her too hard. We don't want her to get hurt either, so we're taking it slow. We're going to head out to that point on the right. Over that away. What do you think, Lucy? Can we make it? I think so. Oh, what'd you find?
Lucy says there's a lot of fish in there.
Are there fish in there, Lucy? Can you hear them? We found a good campsite on the north side of Pickerel Lake, off this point, Rocky Point. Paige is up there, starting to unstrap her toboggan. I still gotta pull mine up, so better get going. Losing daylight. After a long day of winter trekking, or I guess 3 days of winter trekking, Lucy's quite pooped. Good girl, Lucy. All finished dinner and enjoying time around the wood stove.
Just taking off my new mucklucks. So far these have been wonderful, except they're a little wet because the temperatures have been so mild, so they take a while to dry out too. But really comfy and really warm.
Empty pot, from mac and cheese. We got the wood around the wood stove and other snacks.
I'm moisturizing Lucy's paw pads while she's sleeping. So she's more tolerant of me touching her feet. She usually hates it. Yeah, just keeping them moistened. Moisturized. Sounds better. Good morning. I slept really well. I'm feeling pretty rested. We're gonna make some pancakes here pretty soon, and then we'll get out and do some fishing.
Yeah.
Just sitting here among the muckluck laces. They're almost dry. Hopefully by the time we need to leave the tent, they'll be good.
Lucy's sleeping over beside me.
On top of all of my clothes. Instead of her sleeping bag.
I've got some coffee. Life's good. We decided to take a break day today, give Lucy some time to rest, and us. We're both pretty tired. So good breakfast for break day is pancakes. So we got pancakes with blueberries in them that are semi-dehydrated or were semi-dehydrated, walnuts, and bacon. A classic, I guess, for us on the camping trips. Finally out of the tent. Gonna get out and do some fishing while we still have daylight. I think it's into the afternoon now, so time to get going. It's been a nice lazy morning. Leave it. Leave it. Go. We brought the auger on this trip instead of the chisel because it's lighter and it's easier to drill multiple holes for fishing. I found last year on the 2-week Quetico trip, it was a lot of work to move holes. And I switched up the line I'm using this year. I've got braided line and then a fluorocarbon leader on the end. But the braided line should help me set the hook this year and hopefully catch a fish. That's all I'm asking for, one fish. Last year on our 2-week trip, I got lots of bites, but I couldn't land anything. I've moved out into deeper water here. Hopefully I'll find some lake trout. I didn't get any bites at the 2 other holes I drilled further in. You can see our campsite back there on the rock. Paige is in the tent right now with Lucy. We really want her to relax today. If we're both outside, she wants to be outside. No luck fishing. Back at the tent. Need to warm up and eat something. After a warm-up break in the tent, I have found a nice tree with already taken off the limbs and most of the bark was already off. It's time to start sawing and chopping. What are we making for dinner?
Sweet potato stew.
Oh yeah? Let's give the folks a view.
Just rehydrating it. Sweet potatoes, chickpeas, kale, tomatoes. I don't even remember what else I put in there now. I'm gonna add some peanut butter and some coconut powder too.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
So am I.
And then we don't know if you're having pork or chicken. Because I
Mystery
dehydrated
meat.
them and I mixed them up.
And it's in there.
I think it looks like pork.
I think it's chicken.
Will you be able to tell the taste difference?
I think so. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Lucy just got up from her nap. How's it going, Lucy?
It smells real good in here.
Are you feeling well rested? Ready for a big day tomorrow? You just want to eat snow and bark. Good morning. It's our first frosty morning. It was minus 22 this morning when I checked. And the sun's out today for the first time on this trip, which is nice. Lucy should enjoy that. I guess that was the coldest she's ever slept in. She was curled into a tight ball last night, sticking her head under Paige's sleeping bag. But she's definitely enjoying herself. And she appreciates being in the hot tent. Just finished breakfast. Some dried eggs that we rehydrated with peppers, bacon, and a bagel. Thanks, Paige.
You're welcome. It was very good.
We just went straight across this last stretch, about 3.8 kilometers, and it took us less than an hour. Can't believe it, actually. What do you think?
Neither can I. That's like beyond top speed for me.
It went pretty smooth. No slush really today. A few spots we had to stop and take slush off Lucy's paws. But other than that, it was good.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to spot if we're vigilant. You can see the slush spots and avoid them.
Yeah.
That's good.
So we're going another about 2 kilometers, and then we're gonna make camp for tonight. So we just stopped here for a little lunch break, had some chili and chocolate and other goodies.
Cake flavored gummy bears.
Oh yeah, some cake flavored gummy bears.
Really weird. Okay, let's go.
Lucy, you ready to go? Come on, let's go.
We're waiting.
Let's go. Let's go, Lucy. What do you think? Are you ready to go? Your face is a little snowy. We found our camp spot for tonight, our tent pad, which is going to go back here. Our view from the front, we have one island and another island, and the prevailing winds are coming from the west, which is about that away. So we have a good amount of protection. And there's also a little bit of slush right out there. Lucy's on her mat. She's tired, but she never knows when to stop. Hey, Lucy? Licking your paws, getting that snow off? Paige has been unloading her taco.
Yes.
She's wearing a grandma toque.
It's more like...
I didn't bring a grandma toque.
No, this is more like a burrito.
Sorry, burrito.
Or properly known as a tank, probably.
Oh, okay.
No?
I don't know.
We call it taco, so...
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not custom made. It's just a tarp that we wrap the sleeping bags and other stuff inside.
Yep.
And then we use it as a ground sheet.
We have inside.
Let's see. It's a surprise.
An assortment. Everything's very frosty. Shovel.
Yeah. Oh, that's a new shovel this year. Our other one busted, so we got a black diamond transfer shovel. Picked it up on sale.
That's good.
Yep.
I like it. Our auger. Our whiskey. And Lucy's food. Foam pads, sleeping bags, and a little bit of food.
Yep. Looks good. And then on my toboggan, I have the other main food bag, tent bag, stove, the extra sets of snowshoes. It's a breezier morning. -2, but it feels much colder. I got the anorak on. And yeah, we just packing up. We're gonna keep heading west down Pickerel Lake.
Day 6.
Day 6. Feeling good. Are you good, Lucy? Hey? Hey? Are you excited? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. She's excited too. She does like the fur on my hood. Coyote. Hey.
The travel has been amazing again today. The lake is pretty hard packed and there's only a little layer of snow on top. So we've been making good progress. We've done about 3K so far and in an hour. So again, that's pretty good. I think we're pretty well positioned to complete our circumnavigation of Pickerel Lake.
Yeah.
We're near the big island here at the west end. We're getting closer anyways.
So we came from out there around the back end of that island you can see in the distance. I'll give you a hand. Good morning. I'm out in the lake. I'm out here to do some fishing. I've only been out once and want to make more of an effort to get out here early. Camp is over on that shore. It's time to get inside, warm up. Hello in there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not bad. I think some of these bagels are moldy.
That's not good.
No, look at this. Probably because they didn't stay frozen.
Does that look like mold? Kind of does. It's like purple.
Yeah, it's weird.
Shoot.
Some of them are still okay, but...
Yeah, we probably shouldn't eat that. We just had some excitement, but not exactly the excitement you want to have. We had our first breakthrough on trip, and it was Lucy who went through the ice. Right here close to shore. We're guessing there's some animal activity or something, because there's a good foot of ice on this lake. And we're just going around this rocky point here. You can see the rocks behind me. And yeah, she went through. We quickly pulled her out, or she pulled herself out actually. I started running because I thought she wasn't going to be able to get out, but it must be pretty shallow here. And yeah, she got out and then rolled in the snow herself, which is good to dry off. And then once we got her over to us, then we toweled her down. We had a camp towel, microfiber type one, with us, and we pulled that out and rubbed her down to dry her off as much as possible. Paige and Lucy are moving on. We wanted to keep Lucy moving so she'd stay warm because she's probably still a little bit wet. And the hole where she went through is just there. It's pretty big. I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to go through myself. Yeah. Always a possibility out here. Lucy, how are you doing? How's it going, Lucy?
Totally fine, I think.
Your thoughts on that experience?
I don't know. Slight moment of panic, but I quickly realized she was okay, and her instincts to roll in the snow to get the moisture off and then to shake it all out, and her coat, I think, has kept her pretty dry and warm still. Whoops! I'm gonna fall over, watch out. Yeah, like she feels pretty dry under there.
Yeah.
Some ice balls. Might need to take the towel to her again. But I think she's okay.
And you were saying, what type of animals do you think were there?
Oh, definitely otter. You can see the otter tracks around. They're little belly slides, and they usually have open holes close to shore, so it makes sense that she probably followed her nose to an otter hole and then broke through the thin ice.
Yeah, on the edge of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how we learn, eh, Lucy?
Yeah.
That's how we learn.
Closer to shore, we should maybe keep her on leash more, and then it's the big like open water crossings where the ice is more predictable, so
Yeah, that's true.
it's easier to leave her off leash.
It's always longshore where the animals or hot objects cause the ice to be thinnest.
Yeah.
What kind of tea are you drinking?
Very diluted tea that I've just kept adding water to.
That's okay.
Mostly hot water. Yep. Okay, we should keep moving though.
Yep.
She can dry out.
It was a gorgeous end to the day. The sun finally came out, and we had absolutely no wind on this big lake. It was really nice hiking along this big island. However, now we've reached the end of our day, and we're looking for a campsite. And all the banks are so steep that there's really no suitable place on land. So we're going to make camp on the ice. Hopefully, we're fairly sheltered from the wind here. We've kind of tucked in along this island.